Turning overseas now, the United Nations Security Council is calling on the Syrian government to allow cross-border humanitarian aid deliveries. The council says the deepening crisis requires immediate action to make sure aid gets to those most in need in a safe manner. Gary Lane has more.
The United Nations statement on humanitarian relief came as international chemical weapons inspectors began a second full day of securing work sites. More than 1,000 tons of Syrian chemical weapons will be identified and destroyed by mid-2014. The Assad government's ability to manufacture chemical weapons must be scrapped by November 1st. In New York, Luxembourg's UN representative said progress on chemical weapons elimination should not prevent the world from meeting the humanitarian needs of the Syrian people.
We should not forget that the conflict is continuing, that the humanitarian situation is ever deteriorating.
More than 2 million Syrians are now refugees in neighboring countries. 5 million are internally displaced.
One refugee is created in Syria every 15 seconds. Since we've been speaking this morning, there are another 11 refugees.
Each family is in need of food, water, and shelter. Few refugee children attend school. Many internally displaced Syrians are without work because of the fighting. The United Nations statement calls on all parties of the conflict to facilitate the swift provision of humanitarian aid and
this consensus statement clearly calls on all parties to do their utmost to end the violence and stop targeting civilians.
No response yet from the Assad regime. An international peace conference on Syria is set for next month. Gary Lane, CBN News.